Good afternoon, everyone. Today I am going to present on my topic Indian ancient views on heliocentric versus geocentric model. This is a There are two types heliocentric and geocentric model. The geocentric model places on the earth at the center, while heliocentric model places on the sun at the center. Like Indian astronomy did not follow one idea but explored the both concept over time. There are two key points, earth-centered and sun-centered. Indian astronomy used both ideas also. Focus on understanding planetary motion. It focus on planetary motion. Next slide we will discuss. Course of overview and agenda. Agenda. First, we typically see on historical content, Indian astronomy, Jyotishas like on geocentric element in Vedic and classic text, heliocentric institution in ancient India. Key scholars Aryabhata, Brahmagupta, Nilakanta like that. The Siddhantic traditional and computational model. Comparative analysis Indian versus Greek cosmos difference between Indians and Greek knowledge. Philosophy framework like Samyukta Paranic cosmology like conclusion like then we will discuss first historical content. Hmm. Historical content. Jyotisha is the eye of the Vedas. Hmm. Jyotisha is the ancient Indian scientist of astronomy and astrology. It is the one of the Vedangas and was mainly used to calculate time, predict eclipse, and decide date, rituals, and agriculture. It was divided in Siddhanta, mathematics, and Samhita, natural event, and Vora, astrology. Jyotisha is one of the six Vedangas, astrology disciplines on Vedas, literally meaning sense of heavenly bodies. Jyotish is light. Early river founders Rig Veda is 1500 degrees Celsius and recognized solar and lunar cycle ritual timings. Okay, next we move to next slides. Right. Geocentric model. Geocentric is the earth center cosmology in classical text. Geocentric element. In the geocentric model is the consideration of the center of the universe and all planets and stars revolve around it. This idea was supported by the Puranic text and scholars like Brahmagupta. It was widely used because it helped making accurate calculation of ellipses and calendars. Key points of the Earth Center supported by ancient texts and useful for calculation. And geocentric framework are used to planetary computation, planet like orbit Earth on eclipse, parallel on motions. Geocentric is a Indian astronomy for functional. It enables accurate calculation, planetary position and ellipse to this. We move to next slides. Heliocentric. Heliocentric Heliocentrics is mainly known as, although geocentric model were popular, some Indian scholars proposed idea closer to heliocentrism. Aryabhata suggested to Earth rotates on its axis and Nilakanta proposed that some one planet revolve around the sun. This idea shows advanced thinking for the period. Like early centered earth rotation concept and partial helicopter models like that. Heliocentric Indian text Rig Veda book 10 149 refers sustainer of the events, the pivot around which all moves, suggestion, metaphors. Aryabhata. Aryabhatta proposed Earth rotates on its own axis. Explain the apparent motion of illusion. I said no, that previous same. Aryabhatta calculated several day Earth circumference and very remarkable accuracy. We move to next slide. Just a man boat moving forward, a stationary object moving background. Lanka stars appear move westward in the earth. The Aryabhatta, the key astronomy. Hmm. We need to move previous slide. And Aryabhatta. Aryabhatta was one of the greatest Indian astronomy. He proposed Earth rotates on its own axis and explained its movements of the star. He also scientifically explained ellipses and calculated the Earth size with accuracy. Hmm. Hmm. Aryabhatta of the pointer. Aryabhatta. Brahmagupta supported the geocentric model and argued with the Earth does not move. On the other hand, Bakashara. Bakashara improved mathematical and astronomical calculation, even mentioned phase similar to gravity. The work showed diversity. The workshop face similar diversity. Gravity. The work shows diversity idea on Indian astronomy. Brahmagupta supported Earth-centered model. Akasara improved calculation. Like that. 13. Brahmagupta. I explained no previous slide. Same that it will Brahmagupta and supported. Next, Neelakanta. Neelakanta, the Kerala visionary, member of the Kerala Schools Mathematical and Astronomy, a remarkable traditional mathematical inversion. A Neelakanta Samoja proposed a modified model where Mercury and Venus revolve around the Sun, while the Sun itself revolves around Earth. This model is known as partially heliocentric system and is very close to modern understanding about this concept of the Neelakanta Samaja. And keep on use advanced scientific idea, modern astronomy, use. Some comparison of the Indian versus Greek cosmology traditional comparison we can see. Indian astronomy. I say basically Indian astronomy focused on more on practical use like calendar making, on eclipse prediction, while Greek astronomy focused on theoretical and geometrical models. And Indian scientists allowed to multiple ideas to exist, where Greek scientists aimed on the correct models. Indian parts practical and flexible. In Greek, theoretical and fixed. It will follow different approach of the science. It is reached partially heliocentric Neelakanta by 15th century. It single prediction geocentric model. It corporate revolutionary. And we can move on next slide. Philosophy. Philosophy. It is a Indian astronomy was deeply connected to Indian astronomy deeply connected to philosophy. It combined observation, logical reasoning, and spatial knowledge. Unlike Western sciences, Indian through allowed multiple models coexist without conflict. Like Indian model, science plus philosophy combined, use observation and logic, allowed multiple ideas in the philosophy. philosophy. There are different types of philosophy. We can say Samyukta philosophy. It composite, proposed, and Prakti matter. The sun consumes energy source. No conflict between empirical and scale. Vedanta traditional. Brahman and ultimately reality. Physical cosmology. Maya's appearance is not only highest social model useful tools. Pranama. It is an international balance prayakstha. Pranamic cosmology. It is a model viewed scholar or symbolic conflict or siddhantas. And Darkasa Debanda debate tension between observation data and theoretical model. It will allow. We can say next slide. Significant importance. Mm. Ancient Indian astronomy shows that is Indian and advanced scientific knowledge independent. Western influence should contribute mathematical and astronomy continuous inspiration modern scientific development. It is an advanced ancient scientist and influence modern scientists. Next slide. Conclusion. Conclusion. In ancient Indian astronomy cannot be described as only geocentric. It includes both earth-centered and sun-centered idea. Scientists like Aryabhatta and Nilakanta showed the advanced understanding and Indian knowledge system remain flexible and evolving. Mm. Aryabhatta rotate at Nilakanta. Yes, explains it. Reference and we will see the slide list the books and sources used to prepare the presentation. This referral further study understanding Indian astrology and is success the information useful further reading academic surface it will useful. Like that, this slides present on this slide. Um, Aryabhatta translate as same explain now reference as